Hi, I'm Brian Russell, and I want to talk with you about the work that's due on Matthew 13, 1 to 52. Now, I'm going to make a couple of changes from the assignment as it's written in the syllabus. Again, our assignment is still on the parable chapter, and it's important that you read all of 13, 1 to 52, but I'm going to make the scope of the work more specific. And one of the ways I'm going to do that is you need to read the entire chapter, but what I'm doing is I'm going to attach a survey of 13, 1 to 52 for you up front. So all you have to do is work on an interpretation. There's no survey this week, and I'm going to use actually a survey that was done by Dr. David Bauer, the author of our textbook, Inductive Bible Study. And you can see how he does his surveys, and this will give you the backdrop for working on these parables. Now, the written work that you're going to turn in this week involves only interpretation. And I'm going to make the focus of this, instead of in the syllabus, it says to work on all of the parables. I want you to only work on the parable of the sower and Jesus' commentary on it. And so it's going to be the parable of the sower itself is Matthew 13, verses 1 to 9. And then Jesus gives his own interpretation of it in 18 to 23. So one of the questions I want you to look at is going to be, what is the precise and specific meaning of the parable of the sower? So again, 13, 1 to 9, and then 18 to 23. So make observations on that and try to answer this question using the context. You can use the broader book as well. Be aware of what's in chapter 13 as a whole, and also the rest of Matthew. And then, of course, you're going to need to look at 2 commentaries. Make sure you do that. That is not an optional part. Your assignment's not complete if you don't dialogue with a couple commentaries. So answer this question, and then also save time to work on a second interpretive question. What is the meaning of Jesus' use of parables? In verses 10 to 17, Jesus discusses parables and how that works in his ministry. So think about and study based on this text, a close reading. What do verses 10 to 17 teach us about divine revelation and what it looks like and what it means to become good soil? So again, to answer these questions, make sure that you do a detailed contextual analysis to gain evidence from the context. You're going to move from observations to inferences that function as answers to the question. So again, make an observation. This suggests blank as possible answer. And build up a series of observations to answer these questions. It's critical that I see how you're working, what you're thinking, how you're moving from evidence to interpretation. You can also use historical background as needed, parallel passages as needed, so you can look at passages in Mark and Luke that have to do with the same thing, word studies as needed, and make sure that you also review and dialogue with at least 2 modern commentaries. Then write up your conclusions in a way that synthesizes your insights. So again, you don't end with commentary work. The last thing that you do is write a summary of the answer to these questions. If you have any questions about the assignment, contact me. And again, these are all also available in textual form online. So again, we're going to make this assignment in the syllabus more specific, so make sure that you review the assignment as I just detailed it in this video, and also it's posted online for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for listening. I look forward to seeing you again.